Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the rail assembly in a Samsung refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a socket wrench with a 10mm head and a flat blade screwdriver. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new rail assembly. This rail assembly is located in the freezer compartment on the right side. It supports the freezer door, allowing it to easily slide in and out. If you are experiencing difficulties pulling out or sliding in the freezer drawer, or the freezer door won't close completely, it's time to check and replace the rail assembly if needed. To get to the part, we need to open both doors. Let's open the freezer door. Now we need to lift up on the drawer, so we'll release the roller, put it on the top here, and we can pull it out. Then we're going to lift up the drawer and we can remove it. To remove this adjustable shelf, we're going to grab both of these end brackets and pull it up. Now I'm going to remove the freezer basket. We're going to lift at the inner end first. I'm going to lift that and pull this basket out. To remove the freezer door, we need to take off these two bolts on this side and two bolts on this side. This is a 10mm bolt, so I'm using a 10mm socket wrench. And we're going to unscrew it, turning it counterclockwise. And now we can lift the freezer door off the hinges. And now I'm going to push in the hinges, the rails. Now we're going to remove this little shaft cap that prevents the shaft from being removed. I'm going to push it up and I'm going to pull it off. Again, now we're going to push this shaft to the right, and I'm going to free the left side from the gear, and now I'm going to pull it out completely and remove it. Okay, so we're going to dive into the freezer and slide this rail out. So next I'm going to press in this locking tab. I'm going to use a flat blade screwdriver and pull the rail out. This is the old rail assembly next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. So now we're going to insert this new rail assembly into the support rail. And we're going to push it in. Now we're going to install the shaft. First goes this right side. We're going to put it in and push it in all the way. Then we're going to install the left side, also all the way in. And now we're going to put that shaft cap in, so it would restrict the movement of the shaft. And now we're going to pull out the rails. And now we're going to install the freezer door back on. I'm going to hang it onto these rails. Slowly going to place it in. The two hooks on the top locks into the cutouts, and then we're going to lock these sides. Alright, and now I'm going to secure it with the 10mm bolts. And now we're going to install the freezer basket in. Slide this forward, and we're going to lower down. This end goes in, and place it down. and it's in. Now we're going to install the adjustable shelf. Both end brackets goes in, and I'm going to press it down. Alright, so we can install the drawer in. And it's a little tricky, but if you do it the way it's supposed to be done, there will be no problem. So first we're going to slowly place these two sides on the top under the triangular tabs into the rail. And then we're going to let the drawer down and push it in so that it will locks down at the bottom. The rollers will go underneath of the rail here. And now we can close the freezer door. And now we can close the doors. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.